Hey, Bjorn Strong in the Arm here. Welcome back to another series of RimWorld. Let's go ahead and launch right in. And this time, to change things up, we are going to do a custom scenario here. You were cast out of your tribe for believing the prophecies. Now you must learn to build a ship and escape the planet before it is too late. Start with 5 people. In 180 days, there's a planet killer thing happening. And so we have 180 days to go from being a tribe to getting off the planet. That's going to be the challenge. And there's a 100% chance to start with a cannibal trait because we're a cannibal tribe that we're starting. Now, on top of that challenge, this might go bad, but I'm going to bump it up to intense and Randy, because Randy is how I roll. So Randy intense. Let's get started. Let's make a full world. Here we are. And wow, this is... Where do we want to go on here? We probably want to go somewhere with some wood. And probably, I mean, a tropical rainforest. We're not going to have a lot of... medicine. We can grow herbal medicine, but that'll be kind of about it. So let's see. Year-round growing in a temperate forest. I like the look of that. I really do. Now, actually, Olga faction, part of Gyro, are they going to be our friends or our enemies, I wonder? That's going to be interesting. And do we want a nice mountainous place? Or do we want to do something more in the plains? I'm thinking some mountains would be good. We can dig into that. That'll give us some rock. Let's do this. I like this. Year-round growing. Winter is still, fairly warm. Summer's fairly warm, but it's not terrible, so that'll help us out a little bit. Let's do that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and roll for colonists off screen, so I'll meet you back down on the planet. Sharma Goloth awoke and prophesied the gods would destroy this planet in 3 years. The tribe must create the metal giant and fly to safety in its belly. This angered the elders, for metal was forbidden. Sharma Goloth was put to death. Only you 5 believed. For your heresy, you've been cast out of the tribe. Now you have 3 years to learn the ways of metal and escape, lest you too are burned in the fire that is to come. So there it is. Here we are. We have got a warg named Darcy and a husky named Shortbow. Papillion, I guess, and we'll check real quick. And also, Yorkshire Terrier. Love the Yorkshire Terriers. And a bunch of stuff, and a map. So we'll... Ooh, I likes this map. I does. Oh, wow, this looks fantastic. Well, maybe. I'll have to think more. I'll have to look more into it and study it here in a little bit. But... first, let's meet our people, shall we? Let's find out who these tribes people are. We have got... I'll say something about the names. All of the names here are people who were on the list for my last series and didn't get a chance, but we'll meet all of them. So first we've got Double A. Oscillo AA Athros. He was an abandoned child. He was born sickly, thinking that he would only burden the tribe. His parents left him out in the elements. Somehow he survived. And since his tribe made contact with local outlanders, AA had contracted his services out as a guide to the local area. Frequent contact with ancient relics has made him fairly comfortable with the old technology. So Azure was a fire tender. Not sure why it's not capitalized, but anyway, a fire tender responsible for keeping the tribe's fire going. It's responsibly very seriously, gives a boost to cooking. and was a loner as an adult. Never liked the tribal council or the yearly festivals. Well, I get it. I mean, they cast him out. He prefers the open plain and the lonely whistle of wind through the rocks. He visits his tribe from time to time. Well, not now he's cast out, but he used to. But for the most part, he takes care of himself using his own survival skills. Aki Wolf was a vengeful child, returned to his village to find that it had been wiped out by bandits. He swore revenge on the attackers and made a violent rampage across the wilderness. Wow, he's, melee. And he is a loner as an adult. Oh, we already read that, sorry. Now, I have instructions how to say this. I'm probably going to botch. I'm going to check it out, make sure afterwards I got it right. But I think it's Lyrissi. Actually, I think it's Lyrissi. Lyrissi? I'll keep working on it. I'm sorry. But she grew up in the tribe, running around the village, moving with the buffalo herds, learning essential skills from her parents. She never learned to read or never saw a machine that was an ancient ruin. And then she was a cave tender. She would stay at home and cook and take care of the young and the sick. And finally, Shadow here was a cave child and also a cave tender. So kind of similar as well. He doesn't like women, and he's sanguine. Lyrissi has an annoying voice. Aki Wolf is trigger happy and neurotic. Azure is lazy, and Double A is a pyro. And every single one of them is a cannibal because they came from a cannibal tribe. That's just how it is. And actually, who are our best shooters as well? I should check that out real quick. So, 6 for shooting. Azure is a 4. Aki Wolf is a 7, but is trigger happy. Lyrissi is a 5, and Shadow is a 3. So Aki Wolf probably should get one of the longbows, even though he's the great bows. Even though he's trigger happy. Lyrissi at a 5. You can get. So there's 2 great bows and a short bow. Where's the short bow hiding? Over here. Lyrissi, why don't you take the other great bow? And Shadow, you're a 3. Double A, you take the short bow. And then is somebody like... Oh, actually, even though he's trigger happy, Aki Wolf is great at melee. So we'll give him actually a club. And who does that leave unequipped? So Azure, you can have... the other great bow, and Shadow, you have the other club. All right, we've got a little bit of herbal medicine. We got a bit of pemmican. We don't have any metal because the tribe they came from is completely opposed to metal. We do have a bunch of wood, which is good. We're going to need that. And we've got, as opposed to metal, they're okay with silver because they have to trade with people, but they're opposed to like all sorts of technology. So afterwards, give me a minute now also to look around the map and decide what I want to do with it. Okay, so I've been debating, quite a bit because like this all the way up here is like really, really secure, but it's really narrow. Like it's going to be hard. If I build like a big long base up and down like this, it's going to be, not very efficient, kind of a lot of back and forth. On the other hand, like I thought really hard about maybe building in here, and I could come up here if I needed to. And I kind of like that. It's a little more open, but it's a lot harder to defend. And in the end, what I thought we'll do is we'll try to start out with like a really compact base area right in here. And then we can expand it down this way kind of as we need. But we're really just trying to like get something up that will keep us secure until we can build a ship. We can like build the ship maybe down here when we get it eventually, and we can expand out with walls coming out this way as we need it. One thing that I don't really love is there's 3 steam geysers, and only one of them is in this like little narrow canyon here, and these ones are both outside. So I'm going to leave my options open at this point, but I'm thinking a compact area, a big growing zone, or maybe some small growing zones right around here for starters, because this is rich soil, it'll grow fast, and then we're going to eventually want a freezer, but right now we don't have any, we don't have any way to freeze stuff because we don't have any technology. So we'll just carve this out for like our little pemmican storage or food storage area. And I didn't I didn't put them in, but what I actually want to do is have the like butchering and stuff and cooking kind of going on up here, so people won't pass through the kitchen. They'll only go in the kitchen to like do the kitchen work and come back out. And then some bedrooms down here, a little dining room here, and a little workroom here. We'll start out with that. And right here, I set that out because I want to start out with, we need to move our stuff right off the bat. So let's put a stockpile zone in there. And it should just be for everything right now. But also, let's put a roof area over top. I think that's the way to start this. Now, let's see. We should also get people moving stuff right away. So haul some pemmican. Oh, you know what? You didn't grab your weapon yet, did you? Hold on. Grab your club, dude. Okay, everyone else has grabbed something. All right, good. Shadow, you know what? You haul some pemmican while you're at it. Now, it's going to be a little bit of time just getting back and forth. We want to get this hauling done as fast as we can. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Who's our hunter? Double A is our hunter, and he's got a ranged weapon. So it must be somebody else's hunter. Aki Wolf is a hunter, and he has a club. Well, we'll just fix it this way. No more hunting for you, Aki Wolf. Yeah, get that stuff moved. That is our #1 priority. But, you know, once that's done, as soon as people start getting idle, we'll start designating stuff out. We should also think about their work priorities. So definitely, you know, ones for all these. Our doctors should be ones. Like usual. And then, so Aki Wolf is our best grower, and Azure is pretty good too. And growing is going to be really important. So let's put them on 2s for that. Now, our best cook is, we have actually a bunch of good cooks. So Lyrissi is a 7. Actually, W is a 3, but is really passionate about it. Lyrissi's got a passion for it. So she can be our cook. And we need hunting to be done because we can only make pemmican. Well, I guess we need simple meals right now too. Make simple meals and pemmican right now. Now we also need plant cutting to get done. That looks like a job for Shadow. Someone's got to do it. Right now Azure will do it. Maybe before growing. Let's do that. Azure will hunt before growing. What's everyone doing? I don't see any. All right, everyone's just wandering though. So let's get some stuff done. We're gonna need some bedrooms. We're gonna need some digging. We're gonna need. Oh, who's our miner? Shadow's our miner, as well as our cook. Okay, this could be a little bit tricky because mining is gonna have to get done. But I guess we don't have to cook stuff right away. So let's go ahead and set out to mine the stuff we said we're going to mine. So all of this and all of this we get mined out. And there is some steel right here. And we go ahead and mine that out. It'll be this tribe's first experience with steel. Which is kind of cool, I guess. And we should get some planting going. So that... Well, we don't want to use the whole thing. Let's just do like that corner of it for now. To start out with rice. We always like growing some rice. And actually, do we have anybody who is a skill of 8 in planting yet? Yeah, we do. In fact, both of them are. So it would not be a bad idea, because it takes a long time to grow, to go ahead and start growing over here some heel root as well. We're going to need some of that. So that can get done. And lastly, we could set some hunting to be done, and maybe some constructing. And someone's howling in the background. Lyrissi, you're just looking at the stars? Good deal, good deal. So, furniture. Let's get 5 beds for us all. Wait a minute. What? Okay. 5 beds. This is gonna be where we eat. So let's go ahead and get a table built as well. And we're gonna need to chop down some serious wood around here. So let's just get it all chopped and out of the way. All right, you guys can do that a bit in the morning. All right, not great beds. Oh, someone just insulted someone. Oh, I forgot to do this, but this something a little bit dodgy here. Double A. Oh, doesn't like Larissi because of the annoying voice. Right. But if we go over to her, actually. So, Aki Wolf is both her brother and her ex-lover. So, that's a little bit of a old-fashioned situation, if you catch my drift. All right, I think we could also, if we want to definitely put in... Actually, no, the next thing we want to put in right away, because let's stop for a second and look at the research. We don't have a research bench. We have pemmican and passive coolers. We also have stone cutting, because although our tribe that we came from did not do any like technology or any like technology involving electronics or anything like that, it did do stone, because they had to do something, right? They couldn't just be wood only. That would just be crazy. So we're going to put in a bill here to make any stone block. We'll do it as we usually do, where it's a real tight radius, and then we'll mess around with some... I mean, it'll get some stuff right away, but we'll mess around with some storage areas to make it work right. Oh, and the bill should have been forever. Forgot how to RimWorld already. Did not take long. Did not take long. All right, clear all these. Put in our stone chunks. And, oh, and I wanted it also to be critical for that. There we go. And then there's going to be a wall here. So, like, right out here, we'll put in, like, a stone chunk dumping zone. So... there we go. Okay, that should do it. And let's go. We should go ahead probably and set these and these to be hauled. And we will... I was kind of foolish here in my design. Oh no! Roof collapse! I wasn't... Wait. I'm not sure why a roof collapsed there. I guess it was a problem. When that's built, it still rebuild the roof. I assume it was right there. I don't know where else it would have collapsed. Yeah, they got it back up. We're getting a little bit of steel. We probably should make this a little bit bigger, because we're getting a bit more stuff to put in it. But how's our... block supply is not great. We're going to want... I kind of want these to be block rooms. I also want to move this over to here, I think. Because I didn't leave room for a hallway, really. Which we're going to definitely want. For people getting, you know, where they need to go. But let's go ahead. I guess we can just make these rooms wood for now. So we don't want people getting, like, bothered by... you know... what's going on around them. Need defenses. That sounds like it's all certainly true. Also need doors. Don't forget the doors, Bjorn. And some walls like this. So people are going to have their own rooms now. There's still going to be like pretty crappy rooms for a while till we get some floors in them and stuff. And yeah, defenses. We should definitely think about defenses. Probably, I mean, one thing... 100 blocks. It's probably a good use of our 100 limestone blocks. We don't have that many. All right. Let's let's try to use our blocks as smartly as we can. There's 35, 15. So that's 65, 75, 70, 75. 80, 85. I think we have enough for that. And, oh geez, we've killed all these does. We have nowhere, because I never made a butcher table or anything, and we need to get that done kind of right away. So for right now, we'll have a little campsite out here. So a butcher table is just some wood. A little outdoor butchering. I know there'll be a penalty. And then we're going to put a little campfire where we can be making some pemmican. As possible. We're probably going to have to harvest some berries to do that. So let me get those done as well. We're down to only 46 meals. We don't have a lot of food to begin with. So we don't want to starve to death. That's not what we want. And now we'll go ahead and put a stockpile zone, I think, like right here. For the corpses, the animal corpses, we won't allow rotten, and then we'll put maybe down here. We can do corpses where we allow the rotten ones, but this should this will be a low priority, and then this will be high priority, like a preferred. And we'll butcher those guys and try to get them turned into, you know what, actually, Shadow, wait, you're not, who's constructing? Shadow is. Shadow, I want you to actually work on this and the campfire first. We gotta get cooking before death happens. Alright, put a bill in here to make pemmican. I mean, just do it forever for right now. And put a bill in here to butcher creature and do that forever. And then for right now, we'll just put a little stockpile till we get stuff dug out for later. Put a little stockpile right here where we don't allow rotten, but we allow raw foods. Yeah. So, and now we really have to have somebody who is gonna cook before anything. And actually, Shadow and Azure both will. Nice. So, very much nice. It's gonna slow down the constructing, but it's really important. We gotta get sorted out. And I think, if I remember right, Darcy here, he's only going to eat raw meat anyway, I believe, is the deal. So yeah, starting from nothing is a little bit of a different story than, okay, we're doing good on the blocks, but now constructing's not getting done because of all the cooking. But our pemmican supply is going up. We should also probably have this bill to be a drop on the ground bill. It'll speed it up as well. And how long till this gets harvested? 53%, so we probably should get some more berries while I'm at it too. In fact, actually, it might be a smart idea to have a little area for growing berries, to be real honest. Because we just eat them even if we don't have the meat. Because the meat, whatever meat we have has got to get turned into food as fast as we can, because once it's rotten, it's gone, right? Anyway, okay, people almost all have rooms, which is great. Not great rooms, but rooms of their own, which is definitely an improvement. Now we're gonna need to get, actually we should get a temporary roof over this stockpile. So I'm probably over this one too. Just right over there. And a little bit of a wood wall here would be good. Oh, a double A thing would give your faction a name. What's your faction be called? Not Planeton. We're trying to get away from the planet. We're trying to get away. The hearers, because we are the ones who listen to the prophecy and are trying to do something about it, as desperate as it is, which is 3 years to go from nothing. And this should be called... It's the Canyon of Hope. Because they hope that they can get out of here and get free. Fingers crossed for that sort of... Don't eat the berries! Oh, dude, we needed those berries for cooking. Alright, more cooking is happening. More berries are already been done. Okay. And okay, we're probably gonna have to get this sorted out here pretty soon. I just want to look. Are we out of wood? Is that why you stopped working on that? We're not out of wood. Okay, it's because you're busy cooking. So what's everyone? Okay, wait, hold it. Azure, AccuWolf, and Larissa are doing nothing. Wow. So that's not right. AccuWolf definitely could be, could be constructing when nothing else is being done. Double A is busy. He's doing the crafting. I mean, Azure could do the crafting, but he's kind of... I think I'd rather have Azure do the... Well, pretty soon I'd rather have Azure do the crafting, because what else we have to do right away, it's super, super critical here, is get some research. We've got to get researching. So we should also make this get this be inside. Me talk good, by which I mean that was a total mess of words. But let's make this be inside, because that way we'll get our we'll lose these penalties, and also, is it furniture? Probably a torch lamp in here. So we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to keep on the chopping down the wood. That's gonna be a thing that's got to get done, so that we don't, because we got a fire. It's got to get refueled. We've got all that kind of stuff going on. Double A has nothing to do for right now, but soon that will be not the case, because electricity. We want electricity, air conditioning, all that good stuff that we'd normally start with. Larissa is a minor break risk. So slept outside, disturbed sleep, insulted, a bit of pain, feeling terrible, slept in the cold, awful bedroom, uncomfortable, ate without table. Okay, so we can fix this ate without table problem. I should have sorted this out earlier, actually, by putting in dining chairs. And it looks like, Larissa's got nothing to do. What can she do? She can do a whole lot. She's just not slated for it. You know what? We could put her on growing as well. Okay, and these defenses are getting done. And for right now, for defenses, we do have some steel. Let's just use this steel. Actually, let's see. No, let's look at the block supply. 300 slate. So let's use slate to come out like this. And actually come in a little bit like this. And chop down this wood, because we don't want anyone standing on it. And so once that's done, we're going to put some traps right here. And that's going to be our first line of defenses, are these traps. So that, we're going to have people coming in and giving us problems. Hold it. Eclipse is fine. Why do I have to build another campfire? Because it burned out. Is that how campfires work? No. It just needs to be, refilled. No? Alright, yeah. Build our campfire. Can we build actually, can we build a fueled stove? That's a thing I haven't. We actually could. We'd need 80 steel, which we do have. But I want to use our steel on some traps because they'll have do the most damage. So security, steel traps. Let's do them like that for now. That's 5. I mean, that's probably more steel than we currently have, actually. But I think it's really worth it at this stage. I mean, we need all the help we can get, really, and that's gonna have to do it as we get going on this. Venison rot. I knew it would rot. Yeah, we're gonna lose it in storage. I forgot to make the bill. We still want to be making pemmican forever, because it's not going to go bad, and we just want to not die. The rice plant is 80% grown. We should probably get some more hunting done, but not boomalope. So we've got some turkeys way down here. I guess somebody can run across the map to get those guys killed. Probably a good thing. All right, well, we've got bedrooms. We're doing our best to, like, fend off starvation, not starve to death with the limited resources we have. Larissa, again, has nothing to do. Why is that? Can you hunt? Okay, you can hunt. Azure has nothing to do as well. There's no growing. Okay, let's get some more plants to be cut, I guess. That's something that needs to happen. But okay, we're gonna, yeah, low food. It's gonna be a struggle for a while to keep everybody, keep everyone alive, keep them from dying, because we don't have any coolers. So we kind of got to rely on making pemmican as much as we can. So wait, can you make it out of just only meat? I thought it had to have meat and venison, berries, and turkey meat. Okay, it does have that. Wait, why is Larissa on the ground? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can she not get to her room? All right, she's gonna be unhappy for sleeping on the ground, but it's her own fault. Like, someone insulted her? She's like, that's it, I'm going to bed right here. People. Anyway, we're struggling to stay alive, struggling to keep up with the food, but I think we're off to, on the right start, trying to get ourselves kind of all organized and set up for survival. But that's all the time I have for today, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Hey, Bjorn here. I forgot to mention one thing when I was recording the episode initially that I wanted to say, here in the first episode. And that's, if you want to be a member of my colony, a member of my tribe, go ahead and just leave your name in the comments. And as I've done in the past, because often more people would like to do it than I can actually have colonists in the game, I just use a kind of random drawing, but with like a preference or like a weighting for people who haven't been in it before. And if you were on the list like for the last series and you didn't get in, then you'll also like get extra weight, and people who've been in before will have kind of less chances, but still have a chance as well. So do leave your name in the comments. But if you were on the list for last time, I'm not going to just assume that you're like on it this time, because I kind of want to keep it for people who are actually watching. So if someone was watching the last series, put their name in and decided, I don't really, they kind of drifted away or not following the series anymore, I think it's better to like give the names of people who are still following the series. So if we're on that list and you want to be in this series, tell me again, and I'll like double check, and then I'll put you back on the list again. But anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you soon.